Emperor Creatine, thank you for the 10. Speaking of Matt Walsh, the last person you ever expected to speak at the RNC was Amber Rose, and she spoke rather well. Then Walsh had to open his mouth and completely ruined the moment. I saw that, and it's like, I don't really remember anything about Amber Rose. Like, I know she did, like, porn or some shit previously, but it's like, if someone has come to see the error of their ways, and they are genuinely like, holy fuck, I was brainwashed, what was I doing? Is that someone that you should continue to condemn? Or is that someone that you should say, I'm glad you saw the light, let's fucking fight side by side, dude, right? Just look at Rachel Dolezal, former head of the Spokane chapter of the NAACP. True. We will have a politician that had an OnlyFans at some point. I mean, I would be surprised if we don't already. Amber Rose exposed Kanye liking a finger in his butt. Jesus Christ. Your father was trying to argue and say she was a good conservative. I don't know if I would call her a good conservative, but I don't see the issue with having let her speak. I think her speech was very well put. Matt Walsh is not right. He's a poser, deserving of being pushed in front of a bus. No, that's calling for violence. And I'm gonna time you out, because, like, holy shit, what's wrong with you, dude? Holy shit, what's wrong with you? I can't, mods, explode that man's penis! Chat's too fast, I can't explode it myself. Don't call for violence against people, that's fucked up, dude. Like, actually fucked up. I think people like Matt Walsh have a very rigid opinion of what a conservative is. They have a very, very rigid opinion of what they should have as an ally, which is again why people even discount me and throw me out with the bathwater. They see anime and they think that's for children or that's for pedophiles. They see me in a bathing suit and they're just like, oh, that's a typical E-thought. Sorry, I enjoy summer, you know? Like, I like to call people like Matt Walsh conservative Puritans. Yeah, it's like it's a purity spiral, but it's on the other side. You saw who Matt Walsh was? He isn't one to throw stones. It was just a very disappointing thing to see. And again, I think they just have a very rigid view of what a person fighting with them would be. Alienating potential allies is a good way to lose. Very much so. And like we've talked about before, because conservatives are so rigid about what they think can be conservative or part of their culture, they keep losing. They can't make culture because they're against everything except the small, narrow view of what they think is culture. You have to engage in things that are becoming part of the culture and help form them in the way that you want to see them. Conservatives need to be more open to the modern audience. That's not exactly what I'm saying, right? I'm saying they're throwing away people who are allies just because they don't fit a view of what they think a conservative looks like on the outside. Never thought about you'd be fighting side by side with a moderate. How about fighting side by side with a friend? To a lot of the right, anything but God is evil and fun is not godly. There are people who also get angry at me when I point this out. It's like, I know it's not everyone on the right. I know there are people who are right of center who are completely fine with these things. But I'm talking about the figureheads who have large platforms or who are politicians, and they will just say, I can't have someone like that fighting on my side. I can't. That's wrong. That's bad. You don't agree with me 100%? Away with you! Anime and video games are for loser nerds until they become two of the biggest cultural mediums. Of course, you lose the culture when you refuse to engage with it. Yeah. Demon set, thank you for the 10. And the thing is, the true acceptance, and that's the one weakness of these DEI and bridge people, they can't even consider the idea that someone can change and be better, and it's why they'll all fail. You don't have to be Christian to be conservative. True. Anime is for losers and nerds, though. Look at us. I wouldn't say we're losers and nerds. I mean, nerd. Yeah, we're probably nerds, but I wouldn't say losers, right? Chat moves like crazy. I'm dual wielding chats, dude. It's hard. Daily Wire guys are religious, right? They're like a segment, not the whole. Yeah, like they're not everyone. They definitely don't represent everyone. But it also would be naive to think that people like them don't exist.
In your house, it's gonna do fox things.
I do fox things. You're more classical liberal, like quartering our Sargon. Sargon also has the rigid view of like what a more conservative person would be. Don't take away your pop culture nerd identity of a greasy loser with big glasses. A segment, not the whole. Yeah, a segment. A segment. Ah, no. Let's see. Where was I? Where was I reading?